Welcome to All About Albemarle. I'm David Fath, the Communications Director for the city. And joining me today from the Albemarle Police Department is Officer Rudy. He is a School Resource Officer there. Officer Rudy, thanks for joining us.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, back to school is just around the corner for us, and you have some very important information about keeping our students safe. What do you want people who are driving out and about that morning, that first day of school, to keep in mind?
We have just a few simple requests. We're asking drivers to please pay extra attention in school zones and follow the speed limit. Never pass a bus loading or unloading children. The 10 feet around a bus is the most dangerous for children, so please stop far enough back to allow them to safely enter and exit the bus.
Gotcha. You also have some safety tips for parents to share with their children. What should parents be telling kids if they walk to school?
The three things they should remember is walk on sidewalks whenever possible. If there's no sidewalk, walk facing traffic. Cross only at crosswalks or intersections. Always stop, look left and right, and then left again before crossing the street, and make eye contact with drivers so you know that they can see you while crossing. And then avoid distracted walking, no texting while walking, stuff like that.
Gotcha. What about kids who ride a bike to school? We've seen that a few times. What should parents be telling them?
Few safety tips to keep in mind is they should ride their bike on the right side of the road with traffic. Stop completely before crossing the street and walk bikes across. And then wear a properly fitted helmet and bright clothing, and stay alert with no headphones in also.
Gotcha. Something it's easy to forget these tips, especially when kids are excited. It's that first day of school back. They want to get into school, and you've seen some things can get kind of dangerous if they don't pay attention.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do a couple reminders for children who are riding the bus to school. What do parents need to remind those children to do?
When they're waiting for the bus, they should stand about 6 feet or 3 big steps from the curb. If your child must cross the street in front of the bus, teach him or her to walk on the side of the road until they're 10 feet ahead of the bus. Your child and the bus driver should always be able to see each other.
And some really good reminders there. Beyond getting to and from school safely, what are some other safety tips that families should keep in mind?
I think personal safety is really important. It means that students should walk in groups when they can. Stick to sidewalks and safe paths, and always report anything that doesn't seem right to a trusted adult or an officer.
What about online safety? That is a major component of messages that you try to share with children. What are some reminders that you would like parents to share with their kids?
I would tell them to tell their children to protect their personal information, avoid interacting with strangers online, and report any cyberbullying. Safe online habits help our whole school community in general.
Gotcha. And you hit some safety reminders, too, for parents about their information, making sure that things are up to date. What do they need to know?
Just make sure your emergency contact information is up to date. Also, make sure that you've updated information for permissions for who can sign your child in and out of school.
Gotcha. Officer Rudy, if there was one thing that you wish parents knew about your work as a school resource officer, what would it be?
Honestly, we care about the safety of those kids, and even though things have changed with how the safety is, where we were used to be more concerned with outside, safety issues, now it's a little bit more inside. We've, over the last couple of years, adapted to what we need to do to make sure everybody's as safe as possible inside the school.
Yeah, I know one of the things that you really pride yourself on trying to build connections with the students and helping them understand that you were there for their help, to help them, to keep them safe and protect them. So I appreciate the work that you do and the work of all the school resource officers in all the schools throughout Stanley County. And I'm looking forward to a good, successful school year again. Officer Rudy, thank you for sharing these tips with us. And that is all the time we have this week for All About Albemarle. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Until next time, for Officer Rudy, I'm David Fath. Thanks for listening.